Ayamé Ieuan. What's your most embarrassing TikTok or social media post today?
But it's so hard to pick. There's so many to choose from.
There's so many.
Oh my God, you were in Texas with Beyonce.
in Texas.
Were you flown out personally
By Beyonce,
by
yeah.
Queen Bee? I saw you making TikToks with Maya Jama after the Brits.
Yeah.
And then I walked up to Will Ferrell and Reese Witherspoon, and Reese Witherspoon just stared at me like this.
Reese was like,
No.
welcome back to another episode of Not My Bag. This week, we have another TikTok for you special. It's Ayamé Ieuan. Woo! Welcome. So lovely to have you both on.
Gosh, so lovely to be here.
Welcome.
This is like your second time kind of on Not My Bag because you were on the live for Eurovision, weren't you? Do you remember?
And that was terrible and I never came back.
And we've dragged you back by your feet.
Love to be here.
Love to be here.
If you guys would like to, for anyone that might not know, just introduce your TikToks. I mean, both of you, I know, but what you do.
You face
Fuck all. Oh, am I allowed to swear?
Oh,
Baby,
swearing podcast.
anything but the C-bomb. And if you do that,
I can't say the C-bomb. Yeah.
Why don't you introduce mine and I'll introduce
Oh, I'll
yours?
introduce
Yes!
Oh my God, I love that.
Just got excited then.
Isn't it?
This is Ieuan. Everyone calls him Ieuan. I call him Ieuan because apparently it's... No, you're fine.
Okay, cool.
Apparently that I say it the proper Welsh way. He's 6'5" and he does a lot of film and TV content. He's absolutely hilarious and he is my go-to diva.
Oh,
that's really cute.
That was nice for me.
Yeah, that was. I was thinking of like, oh, I'm gonna have to be like witty and like my repeat and like my comeback.
Oh,
But
just
no.
be you.
Oh wow.
Get a room.
This is Ayamé. She is also a very diverse content creator, very funny, one of the funniest people I know. Also one of the most confident people I know. Has inspired me a lot to become more confident within myself.
Oh
I
my
love that so
God.
much I'm going to cry.
Yeah, that's very.
This isn't Paul Brunson shit, guys.
you. Oh, John's here.
Let's just tone this down. Hey, this is called the vibe check bag. I know.
You said.
Can you believe? Can you believe? So I'm going to ask you some questions, just really quick, and you got to think of the first thing that pops into your head. So, you could have dinner with any celebrity, dead or alive. Who would it be?
Marie Antoinette. Is that a celebrity?
I watched a TikTok about how she didn't actually say let them eat cake.
Yeah,
It's
she
all about the
didn't.
patriarchy. But
Did-
anyway.
I love Marie. She built
Marie.
she built a whole fake village for herself. Yeah.
Did she?
Well-
Yeah, if you go to Versailles, there's the huge palace and then there's like a fake little English hamlet that she wanted to just live in instead of living in with like the actual poor people.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
she just
Oh,
built
she
a fake
hated
one
poverty,
for herself.
though.
Yeah.
I love
But
learning
she-
things on this podcast. It's very rare that I do so thank you.
You're welcome. I didn't give that though.
No, who's
Who would
yours?
I have, dead or alive? Dead or alive?
Big question.
Dead or alive? Dead or alive?
Would you like to give an answer
Dinner?
for both?
Can I pick two people?
2.
I'd have dead Paul O'Grady and then
Wow.
next to Paul O'Grady, Graham Norton.
Okay.
That's-
So we've got Graham, Marie.
And Paul
Paul
O'Grady.
O'Grady.
What a fucking
What a
dinner.
table!
What a dinner. What a table of divas.
So you're into your kind of like gay icon TV show hosts. Is that-
Period.
period.
I would die for Graham
Period.
Norton.
Yeah.
Oh,
Literally
me too.
lay down my life for that
Me
man.
too.
Paul was nice. But Paul was Lily Savage or just like
Just Paul.
or doggy era.
Or even Dame Edna. I'd take Dame Edna as well.
Okay, wow.
Do you know Dame Edna?
Uh,
okay,
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
I was going to say, I always forget that I'm like older than
Well, yes. I'm 27.
Yeah, I'm older than most. I'm 28.
Next, what's your most embarrassing TikTok or social media post today? And this could be like internally that you look back on like, oh my
Oh
God.
my goodness.
I came up, you know how they're doing like the time, like this
Yeah,
was you
yeah,
2
yeah.
years ago.
Oh my God, yeah.
One of mine came up and it was like a vlog and I hadn't had lip filler and I thought, get that rat off the screen. It's awful. I can't remember where I was going. Oh, I think I was doing a video. Oh, remember that video that went, that guy, and he's basically
love
like an
this
Andrew
story.
Tate.
That video,
No,
that
but he's
guy.
like he's balding and he's always in those misogynistic like things. And there was one video where he sat like this and he's like a high value man, and his feet are literally like this. That and I was doing a
Okay.
Anyway, it doesn't even matter.
What is my God? It's so hard to pick. There's so many to choose from.
There's so many.
Oh my God.
Of
As
the
in
road.
general,
yeah. Oh, my very first one was like me dancing to Meg the Stallion, Savage. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That is a throwback as well.
Yeah,
That's proper lockdown
throwback.
vibe.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Full
Can you
choreo.
still remember it?
Well, it's like I'm a
We can do it afterwards if you want.
Bougie, and then I don't know the rest.
Bougie.
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 Oh, and then I also made muffins. I think was one of my first ones. Oh, and my very first one. I don't know why this is in my head, but it's on like famous birthdays. It's like my only bio, and it's like he once made a TikTok featuring a star like "You're this American boy," and it's like me merging into something, but I have no clue what it is.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Remember that? What's yours?
My most embarrassing?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a few. I'd say like I was in like a hot dog costume and that was like kind of like my bit at first. And I just look back and I'm like...
It was like a bit of face, but then I really started to feel like
I
this
really
was
felt
what
as though
I
I was
meant
one
to
with the hot
be.
dog.
And now it's just more than a bit, and that's how I live at home. Yeah, there's so many. I feel like that lockdown era when TikTok was so new and there was like no consequences.
Yes.
It was just like trial and error.
Sparkle filter.
You felt like you were throwing
sparkle filter.
Yeah, you're throwing stuff into the void, aren't you? And just seeing what happens. And then
I did know what your fake tan brand says about you. That was my first one that went. Like,
I
viral.
absolutely love that. I say we bring that back.
What does your fake tan brand say about you?
So it was
That
like
Molly May filter. What does that say about me?
Molly May filter. I actually can't remember what I said, but I was like, "Oh, you're like classy, but you still love to go to like the reduced section and look at like the yellow slate."
I do.
Yeah, like you're still classy, but you're still willing. Whereas like the Saint-Tropez girls would never be seen dead there. You know what I mean? If you're spending £30 on a bottle of fake tan, you're a Saint-Tropez girl.
What about a Saint-Moritz?
Saint Moritz, they're down and dirty. You're going to like Ibiza Sante, like you're having a good time.
I like the Saint. What about a Bondi Sands?
Bondi Sands is like your classy. Bondi Sands is like your classic sexy girl, I would say.
Okay, I use Bondi Sands.
Yeah, I use Bondi
sometimes.
Sands too.
Do you?
What about a skinny tan? Is it skinny tan?
Skinny tan wasn't included in the video.
Oh fucking.
Sorry to Skinny tan.
Sorry.
So, guys, recently, I was just going to go through some bits you've done recently. Kicking off with, well, yeah, mate, you say this, but you were in Texas with Beyonce.
This ain't Texas.
Woo!
What happened there? Were you flown out personally
By Beyonce,
by
yeah.
Queen Bee?
Yeah, by Beyonce.
I want to know.
Well, she kind of called me up and she said, "Hey,
She said,
hey,
How y'all doing?
hey, how you doing?" It's Beyonce, and I said, "Oh my god, thank you." But no,
"You'll be on."
no, it was for Sir Davis whiskey, which is a whiskey brand that she founded with Moet Hennessy.
She said I have the code in the bio.
Yeah, you can use at
Ayamé 10, Ayamé 10.
10% off. No, they don't actually ship to the UK. They ship a lot in the US. Yet. They don't ship to the UK yet. But no, it was to celebrate that, and it was around the time of the rodeo, so I went to Texas. Rodeo is crazy.
Did you kiss any
You
cowboys?
hate it. I didn't kiss any cowboys. I was so upset, and there were so many I fancied. Like everyone wears a cowboy hat, and they
Yeah.
have like the
Really like
blouse
this
tucked in the
bit,
jeans.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Any line dancing?
I did line dancing, but like it was like kind of basic. I didn't learn the full like, you know,
As is a classic line dancing move.
Yeah,
but-
that was a lock
that
in,
one.
gears up.
Love it, like it.
Okay.
But no, that was fun. Love it.
Are you both going to the Cowboy Carter tour?
I
Yes.
am, yeah.
You are. You're
Locked in.
yeah, Beehive members. Okay.
Beehive members. T. Love.
T.
I've been to every tour she did, other than the one with Jay-Z. Sorry, I'm not on the run too, girl. But
I did that.
ever since Formation, and Formation is the best tour I've ever been to.
Like the big tower block size screen that
Oh
she
my
used to
god!
hang from.
And she just appeared in the middle for partition.
Very strange.
Twickenham she was at.
That on the run one was, guys, it was not good. I went.
Really?
It was just like you kind of when you planned your breaks around when Jay was on.
I don't have time for.
But
Jay-Z.
there was a lot of breaks. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm not a big concert girly.
You're not.
I'm not a big
She's not.
live performance girly.
What is it about the experience?
The people, the smell.
She said to me, we had this conversation in the car the other day, and she said, "I'm just a person who likes to hear the music."
No, I am.
Okay.
No, because and you know what? I only really like it when Ray does it. When Ray does it in her like when she'll change the song, it's like, oh, because you're making it. I don't like hearing a song and not being able to hear the vocals correctly or different like intonations that are in the song that I like really resonate with in the song.
Okay.
I'm just hearing you.
You're just hearing a blur. You know what I mean?
But I did go and see Bring Me the Horizon in concert, which is when I'm in my like girly. Do you know Bring Me the Horizon?
No.
Two.
Yeah,
I really do not. They're like,
they rock.
Are they? Are they?
yeah.
Okay.
Can you feel my heart?
Oh.
Yeah.
The bop.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
And they were great because
And they
they
were
were,
good.
that's just straight drums and screaming.
Okay. See,
Anyway.
when I went to the Renaissance tour,
Yeah.
I had a big fan, and I'm not great with concerts either, and I forget about like social cues.
Yeah.
And I clicked the fan so hard they thought there was an active shooter.
Oh no.
I'm not even joking.
How hard can you do that?
Yeah, no.
Baby, these wrists.
Damn it.
They're not just for queening out. So Ieuan, you also went to New York for
Yes, I did.
Daredevil.
I was with Marvel for Daredevil. That was
Parkour.
crazy. It was the best time.
And yeah, did you do much when you were there?
Me and Charlie Marlowe squeezed in every ounce we could. I think by the end of it, we just both looked at each other like, I need to be away from you for a few days now.
You guys do really suit each other. I think in another life.
Should I fucking
Every
leave?
time I'm with Charlie and I
Should
bring
I
up
leave?
Ayamé, and every time I'm with Ayamé and I bring up Charlie, there's this tension here. But I just think like, you ever seen that movie Challengers? Yeah, no, it was the best time. Like we flew out. Oh God, it was the first time I'd ever flown like business class or above, and 180 degrees on a bed on a plane is crazy. 180
crazy.
degrees. Oh my God. The first time I flew to New York, I was terrified. But then this time, I don't know, something about that 180-degree seat just made you
It
feel a
kind of-
lot
yeah,
better.
you forget
I was
that
like,
you're there.
also, I think it's because I was in the middle, so I couldn't see out the window at any point.
Yeah.
So I was just in my own little world. I was just watching Practical Magic. I was having the time of my life. Practical Magic.
I love with Ginger and
Yeah,
brown
Ginger,
hair.
Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock.
That's
For
it.
those at home who don't know them by Ginger
Who
and brown
made you
hair.
this?
I actually don't know that. Would you? Sorry.
It's tea.
It's
It is
who made
lovely.
what? That's the window to the street, babe.
oh,
Oh yeah, of course.
who made you this window? It's perfect glass.
Thank you, Wix.
Hey!
So
window to
I
the
saw you
street.
making TikToks with Maya Jama after
Tea.
the Brits.
Yeah.
Did you have a crazy after party vibe because it looked fun?
I can't comment. No, I'm kidding.
I signed the NDA.
Yeah.
The
Sorry,
NDA
I
was-
signed an NDA. No, it was so random. It was just because we were at the Brits. We and Maddie were on the floor. We were on the floor at Johnson. And I saw Mike because I'd met Maya Jama before. And then we were all leaving around the same time to like avoid traffic. And then I think because obviously Paps were just following her. Well, she said they were following her, but I kind of felt like they were following me. I don't know.
Yeah, of
just
course,
like in a discreet
Easy
way.
mix up.
Yeah. I mean, we
Yeah.
look the same.
Oh, I didn't mean it like I just meant as in both.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, cool. So then we ended up just going back to our hotel and partying it up.
Oh my god, did you? Just at the hotel?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, that's so
chill.
lit.
Just being girls.
Yeah.
It's lovely moments
Girls
like that.
being girls.
No, I love like a nice girl.
Oh.
Like all the girls just talking, like, what's going on with you girls?
Oh my god, like one of those nights in, just bottle of prosecco, gossip sesh.
Tea. It was pissy much that.
Yeah. Gorge. So I'm gorgeous.
You.
So I'm doing a 75 soft.
Oh, why?
We're trying to
Why?
just like
So you can't even do this.
I'm just trying to read, drink water, and exercise, which I think is pretty much it. And the
Yeah.
chocolate is a struggle, but I'm trying. Not the look of that was pity.
Can't you can't have chocolate.
I think it's like no sweet treats with a soft. I think.
No
Or I
What's
maybe-
on the fucking hard
You
then?
you know what? I'm just writing it
You've got-
myself.
the hard is you have to drink 4 gallons of water a day, is it?
Oh my god, it's barbaric.
Yeah, 4 gallons of water.
2
You have to
workouts.
do 2-hour workouts a day, and they have to be different.
One
One
outside.
has to be outside.
Crazy.
You have to read 5 pages a day or something.
10.
10 pages
Yeah.
a day. Yeah, it's a lot. I don't need.
I
Feel
did
the
that. I was in a very intensive training period when I went to SSB. Did you have SSB at your uni?
No. Duke of Edinburgh?
That's big.
No, it was called Safe Sex Ball. And you all went in your underwear. So I trained like a Victoria's Secret model. Like as in I literally followed the Adriana
Sorry.
Lima
What, I
diet.
don't, explain that, explain that
SSB?
to me. What is SSB?
So it was called the Safer Sex Ball. And everybody went in their underwear.
As in it's a ball, like gala.
Yeah, so we had
A
like
gala.
So which was a gala.
so it was a gala. Not really, no, like not compared to like
Safe sex ball.
your end of year or like your athletic union ball. Like it wasn't like that.
Right.
And what was the aim? What was the message?
So originally it was to promote safe sex. They used to
Okay.
hand out condoms. Basically, they'd done it a load before we got there. Then it got cancelled because 2 people got caught having sex. Obviously,
Well, you're
But
in
it's
your
a safe
underwear.
sex ball.
everyone's in the underwear. But then it came back in my second year. So then we went in second and third year.
If I went to a safe sex ball and I was in my underwear and there were other people in their underwear, I'm fucking.
Everyone's in their underwear. Everyone's in their underwear.
Fuck.
And it's meant
Like,
to be
it's
like...
in the name.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's meant to be like
you're supposed to
themed.
have sex, but safely.
I guess so.
But I
don't
don't
know.
think that's what they
That's
were
what
All I
asking
knew
you.
was that I had to look good in my underwear, so I just...
What I'm confused about is that why have a ball to promote safe sex and then cancel it when you have sex?
Yeah.
Who knows, Diva? But they brought it back.
Yeah,
They brought it back.
Thank God.
Maybe we
Thank
should do
God.
like an event,
Thank God.
like an
Yeah, let's do a safe
influencer
sex influence
event.
ball.
SSIs,
Yeah.
SSI?
But I wouldn't have sex with anyone.
of course. Sorry. So the reason I brought up that was because
yeah.
I know
sorry,
you're
yeah.
both big on books and like BookTok,
Yeah.
Oh,
right?
75. Okay.
And I've put on my story, been recommended some. I wanted to kind of list some of the ones that I was recommended, and
I've
you
got
guys tell me if they were good.
I've got books. I've got books you ain't
So
even
I'm
seen,
currently reading. This is where I've started my journey at Verity with Colin
mate. Okay,
Hoover.
I've heard.
Right.
And I've heard they're turning it into a film with like
They
Anne
are.
Hathaway and stuff.
I think
stuff.
yeah.
Dakota
Colin,
Johnson.
not Colin McHoover.
Yeah, Colin.
Hoover.
Yeah,
Colin McHoover.
Colin McHoover.
Colin McHoover.
I'm not a big Colin
Henry the
Hoover
Hoover's
fan.
uncle.
Okay, I'm enjoying it as like a first read to get me back
Verity is
in.
apparently the best one of Colin Hoover.
Right.
I've seen clips of Dakota Johnson's going to be in the movie as well. Sorry, I just spat all over you.
I didn't. I
I'm so
loved
sorry.
it. Do it again.
Save it for the safe sex.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry. Brilliant.
But apparently Verity's the best one from
Okay.
Colin Hoover.
It's very graphic.
Is it?
Oh.
Yeah, it's,
Like
Tell
in
me
a
what it's
sexual
about.
manner.
It's a writer. Basically, is in a car crash, and then she gets someone else to come and finish the book and stays at the family house to finish the like series of novels that she's doing. But her autobiography is like in the study where this girl is looking through, and it turns out she's a bit of a psychopath. And I'm starting to think that she's not actually like paralyzed from the car crash. I'm starting to think that she's faking it.
Like that movie with that girl, with that woman.
With Chloe Grace Moretz, not
Really
Chloe
old
Grace
movie.
Moretz?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
With
She's got like a little bob.
yes,
And she like
Stephen
hammers
King.
his. Yeah.
Stephen
yeah.
King,
Miss
Misery,
Barb.
Kathy Bates.
That's it. Freaky.
So that's
yeah,
where I'm
great
starting.
read.
Quite lovely.
But A Court of Thorns and Roses, is that
Tea.
good?
I
Been recommended?
I read that when it very first came out.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, sorry. Everybody's hopping on the
Nerd.
train.
Just say I read the book.
No, but I want to know.
I did it before.
No,
everyone
I
was like-
did because it came out in like 2012. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, actually, the first book came out in 2014.
And he was doing 75 hard before the safe sex ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually was. So everything that everybody's done here, I've done it before.
put us
Right?
on.
Yeah, before it all.
Okay, dude.
But I was obsessed with it.
Okay.
Yeah, it does get you in. The fourth book is just basically porn.
Okay.
Like it's in like it's cop
Straight porn.
every other word.
Okay.
Yeah, and like they're sending like theory news to each other,
Okay.
like through the like
Like rub
telepathic
my
connection.
wing. Oh
Right.
yeah.
But there is also a lot of that. If you rub their wing
Oh my
during
God,
sex,
sorry.
they
It's
get
about
tuned on.
fairies.
Yeah.
I liked a good Artemis fowl when I was a child. I knew that was. I
love that, Diva.
I knew that was. Is it similar?
I never read
I
Arthur.
don't think so. It's a lot. Yeah.
was that a unique experience for me?
no, I
No,
don't.
I did get recommended Artemis.
I even read the
unique.
graphic novels.
Oh.
And you know what? I'm gonna stop talking.
But no, it's good.
And the house,
Any reading is good, kid.
the
Yeah.
Housemaid series
Oh!
by
My-
Frida
all my friends
McFadden.
are
Any
obsessed with
Frida
it.
McFadden. I'd say she's not like. She's an easy read, but
Okay.
it's still like your brain is still working.
Love that.
Okay.
I love Frida McFadden. I'm currently reading Never Lie, Frida McFadden.
And they're making movie and Michelle Moran's in it.
Oh my God! Shut up.
Yeah.
Sorry, also I just screamed into that Sweet Angel. My best
That's
choice.
okay. Yeah. If you're listening to this,
Sorry.
You're listening to this with headphones on.
Him, a novel by Elle Kennedy and
Yes.
Serena Bowen, is apparently
That's
very
porn
gay.
as well. Oh, him.
No,
Is that
no,
about the
it's-
hockeys?
Yeah, that one.
I've read that.
Apparently, it's like really porny.
Yeah, that is just gay porn.
Gay porn.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they both write straight porn on their own. And they came
Oh,
together to write
because
gay
I
Are they
thought, why
No,
two?
they're both white women, I believe.
Aren't they older
Are
as
they
well?
gay?
Sorry. I don't know why the white women is the important part. They're both straight white women, I believe.
Oh my God.
Are they gay? No, they're just white. It's like, I think, have you seen that thing?
Well-
It's like, you're not a Nepo baby if you're white. What was it? Oh, you're not a Nepo
You'll get
baby.
there.
Fuck. You're not a Nepo baby if you're white and gay. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
But if you're just white, then you are.
Yeah, no, that is just gay porn. I've only read the first one, but it's like two straight friends getting together.
Okay.
Right.
And it was very, again, no tea, no shade. Like I enjoyed the book.
Yeah.
But you know, when like someone's writing like a gay book that they've never experienced.
Fine. So you
like,
can tell
like
they're not.
No,
yeah.
they like immediately have sex on the first time. And I'm like,
and you can tell that.
I know I've never watched.
You can
this
tell they're
fucking
not
artist.
douching.
Come on now. Yeah. Oh, like they're both fucking hockey
Song of
players.
Achilles?
That's.
Babe,
Shut up.
Number one.
Shut
Was that the next one you were going to say?
A Song of Achilles and Madeline Miller.
Babes, number one. Number one.
You
That
think
should be number
so?
one. Yes.
It's a lovely story.
Okay. Is it Greek?
It's
It is
it's Greek
yeah.
mythology.
So you'll have to learn Greek.
Yeah. You don't know how to speak fluent Greek.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oppa.
that was the brewing in me. That offer
Yeah.
was.
No,
and Sunrise on the Reaping as well.
Right, I have a question for you about
No,
this.
okay, talk to me.
you
I've been
have-
talking to people in the clubs about it.
Can I haven't read The Hunger Games.
Yeah.
I've
I'm
only
getting
got-
a lot of these questions.
Can I read Sunrise on the Reaping without having read the books? The
Yeah,
Hunger
like
Games?
you, of course you can, but I don't understand why you would.
Could you read it without?
Because I know the story of The Hunger Games.
Yeah, but no, but you don't. You don't know the power of Suzanne Collins.
Loser alert! Loser alert!
The first book that was the
Graphic
film.
novel Artemis Fowl, and I'm a fucking loser.
Everyone has their kids.
Yeah. So the first book.
Yeah.
That was the
As
film.
in The Hunger Games.
No, the first book of this prequel series.
The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
Yeah. That one. I've seen the film, not read the book. If I read this book, will it be fine? I'm
would
speaking
say-
to you like ChatGPT, like W.H. Smith, like chatbot.
Is it okay, please?
I would say,
Listening.
I'm always going to encourage the reading of the book, but I would say there'll be lots of things that like you wouldn't, like if you've read the original series, there's so many things in Sunrise on the Reaping that you're like, oh my God.
Oh,
Oh my
okay.
God. Like there's that connection.
I don't think I would.
I don't think you have to read The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes to read Sunrise on the Reaping, but I would say you should, just because there's like little links with like the Covey and like Lucy Greybeard.
But this is the thing, I don't take these things in.
The book itself, Sunrise on the Reaping, sorry, volume. The book itself, Sunrise on the Reaping, is very good. You should read it.
Okay.
But I would recommend reading the original series first.
Okay.
It's not going to be difficult for me to understand.
No, it's not going to be difficult for you to understand if you've.
Then I'm not going to take your advice. I'm just going to read Sunrise on the Reaping. And if I decide after
No, but
reading-
there's lots of things.
Hey. If I decide,
No, but there's lots of things
I'm hearing
in.
what you're
No,
saying.
but there's lots of
I'm
things in the
hearing what you're
original
saying.
trilogy.
No, I literally, you're repeating
So
what
in the
you're
original
saying.
trilogy,
And I'm
there's
saying,
a
no,
moment
you're
in
saying, and
Captain
there's
Fire
bits-
that
don't-
talks
don't
about
do
Haymitch's
Don't do a,
games.
what's it called?
And I think
Spoiler alert.
maybe
Not
that-
everyone has Haymitch's.
No.
So you're
Sunrise on the
both
Reaping.
big movie fans. And recently hosted a screening for Companions
Oh, we
together.
did.
We did.
How
yeah.
was that? Was Charlie Marlowe not available?
Oh,
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh
Cut
my
the camera.
joke.
Cut the camera. You were invited.
me, you,
Can I,
Ellen, you actually
Where-
were
where
invited to my
you?
birthday
Yeah,
party.
Wait.
Yeah, actually,
Guys,
you were invited.
okay, so
Yeah, no,
this-
but hey, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, what happened?
He was ill.
So
He was ill.
after,
reading Artemis Fowl.
we
He was actually hosting the Artemis Fowl launch. Unfortunately, it was a work complex.
No, don't.
I got that flu from that Will Ferrell and Reese Witherspoon trip.
Yeah, that flu.
No, like
It
he was actually ruined.
it was not good.
Why?
It was not good. It was just a bad flu.
Oh.
The film was good.
Oh, tea.
Yeah, we'll get on to the story that we started with. Is I know I don't want to take up too much of your time. You know about the piglet.
meeting.
Oh, yeah,
Will
go on.
Ferrell.
No, I didn't
Because
actually
the
hear
flu
it.
came from that. Basically, we went to the You're Cordially Invited.
Yeah, we went
screening.
to the All Cordially Invited screening. Prime Video took us to Soho Farmhouse. It was absolutely lovely.
Never been. I've always wanted to go on a vacation.
We can all go.
Yeah, we can all go.
I'll bring my Artemis
On a
Fowl.
bay.
Artemis Fowl is bay.
we can have a book. We can have a book weekend. Read Sunrise on the Reaping.
Oh my
Don't
god.
fucking get me started. I'll be there now.
All right, go on.
And so basically, and then we saw the movie, and then there were all these rumors circulating that Will and Reese were going to be there. Will and Reese were going to be there. And obviously, like Will Ferrell and Reese Witherspoon are big Hollywood names, so it was all like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Then we got told on the second day, tomorrow, that they were going to be there, but we would all be having a group photo with them. That night, then we did karaoke. To do karaoke, I have to be super drunk.
You,
I don't have
Oh
that.
my god! I mean, when you did, sorry
talk
to
about
cut
it?
in, but when you did "Unbreak My Heart," Tony Braxton, it was honestly one of the most phenomenal karaoke performances I've ever seen.
I've had people come up to me from that trip and say, Ayamé should be a singer. And I'm
Oh
like,
my God.
okay, I'm not his
It's when you
talent
hit that
manager.
no.
Like,
It's when you hit that no.
Thank you.
I think it's also because you were in the wig as
I was in my
well,
pixie
it
cut wig, so I
did-
really
it
embodied
really did make the
channeling.
moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know when things align in life and like,
Oh
you
my
were
God,
meant to be there in that
100%.
moment experiencing that thing.
Truly.
That's how I felt.
And it was a beautiful
With
moment.
those cragglers?
Sorry?
Krakens? The things that were running after us in the forest.
The elves.
Krakens.
That's it.
Oh.
Krakens?
I want to say Krampus.
Krampus.
Krampus. Because it was
Crampi if you're singular.
Houses of Crampi.
Oh yeah, so
So,
I
yeah,
was
go on.
super drunk. I was
God,
super drunk
we're
doing
awful.
karaoke with Charlie. Sorry, love you, Gail, miss you.
We love you, Charlie.
We love you,
Should I
Charlie.
just be I'll sleeve.
Just start speaking a little bit more northern.
I can actually do a really good northern accent.
Okay.
But yeah, no, go on.
We were singing. We sang Islands in the Stream. I was super drunk. Then the next day, I was super hungover. I'd set an alarm, but for some reason, it hang on off. I hear this knocking on my Piglet. I look at the phone. It's 9 a.m. I'm like, who the fuck?
Piglet is the name of the rooms. Because
Yeah,
He
sorry.
was not so drunk that he ended up in a pigsty.
Yeah.
I hear this knocking. I'm like,
fucked
who
a
the
pig
fuck is
that
that? I was literally naked from head to toe. So I had to wrap this blanket around me. I opened the door. Charlie Marlowe stood there fully dressed, and she was like, "Come on, Diva, we gotta go." And I was like, "Right, give me 2 fucking seconds." I was screaming outside. I was like, "Charlie, it's a group photo with Will Ferrell, isn't it?" And he was like, "Yeah." And it was a group photo until that morning they'd managed to get them to agree to single.
And they went, surprise.
I rock up Birkenstocks, white socks that had gotten wet and muddy from the dewy grass that we were all standing on, in a literal black tracksuit. I'm still drunk. I'm stood in line waiting for them saying, "I'm pegging that man in the back of the bus."
But like, I'm talking.
Joe is pissing
Reese
himself.
and Will are like, they can hear us, right? They're not deaf. And he's like, "Oi, mate, I'm pegging your man at the back of the bus." And like, they can
just
hear.
to make the line giggle, you know what I mean? Joe was pissing.
I
himself.
was losing
Joe was
my
like,
mind.
It sounds exactly like Sea China.
Because you do, when you do it, it's like the gravel
I had a
tone.
little bit of a husky voice at the time as well, so I was really in it.
love
And then I walked up to Will Ferrell and Reese Witherspoon, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, like, I'm so sorry. I thought we were having a group photo, so I'm in a tracksuit." And Reese Witherspoon just stared at me like this.
Reese was like,
No.
And she went, "Uh-huh." And Will Ferrell went, "I wish I was in a tracksuit." And that was
he
it.
did.
And I was like, "Yeah, thanks, Kane."
Of course he did.
Yeah.
We are training that.
yeah, and it. So that was
I don't
that.
feel like I needed a PR training that some fucking rando turned up in.
Some guy that's still
in a
drunk singing
jogger set,
Peggy.
yeah,
No,
innit?
for him to say, "I wish I was wearing a tracksuit," as opposed to, "You dirty soul."
Who the fuck do you think you are turning up
my
looking
Why
like
would
that
you
to meet
wear
me?
your Sunday best, you can't.
Oh my god! It's fine. We'll bleep it. We'll
Let's
bleep
do
it.
it.
Are you both single at the moment?
Yes.
Yes.
Ayamé, you posted a TikTok saying, "When I said
Well,
that
you don't look single.
Well, yeah, mate.
This is the Jeremy Kyle show.
Oh, I missed it.
Right.
You posted a TikTok saying, "When I said there's not enough lesbians in London, so they could find their way to my comment section." What's the tea?
Oh, I'm not lesbian anymore. No, I had a little lesbian. No, I went to a lesbian bar in LA.
Okay.
Bare lesbians. So many.
Bare
There were
lesbians.
so
Bare
many.
lesbians.
That's just what the bar's called.
Yeah.
Bare lesbians. So yeah, then I posted a TikTok saying that we need more lesbian bars. Apparently there's loads. And then as a result, I lost all my lesbians. So I don't. And now I'm not a lesbian.
Are you both on dating apps?
I just got accepted onto Raya yesterday.
Congratulations.
Oh my god.
This is big moves.
A referral, yeah, 1,000.
My
I'll tell
referral.
you
I've been
something.
banging on that
It's
door for a while now.
It's so
I
shit.
have been told that.
I went on there was
no,
an estate
Bad
agent
Bunny's on there now. Bad Bunny's on there now. Did everyone see the Bad Bunny
Shut
Calvin
up.
Klein ad?
No.
I
Isn't the
did.
Bad Bunny Calvin Klein
What's that got
ad?
to do with Raya? Isn't he put it on Raya?
No, it's in Bad Bunny is now on Riot just after releasing the Calvin Klein ad. And it looks
Right.
really sexy. And
Oh, right.
I
all
love
these
that for
things are
him.
linked.
Well, what I'd like you both to do
I love
is
that for him.
look into the camera and just describe your dream person,
Okay, perfect.
and then we'll see if we can find them.
All right, got you.
Whoever wants to go first.
You go.
Okay.
You take the stage.
Well, I'm going to split it into two.
Okay.
Right.
Do
Well,
I?
Anytime.
Either you have to be taller than me. Ideally,
How tall are you?
I'm 5. I'm 5'6". So ideally, if you're feminine presenting, ideally a 5'8". Male presenting man, forget it. One of those. No, 6'2" and over, ideally. I'll do a beard. Sometimes it hurts. on my mouth.
We need that PR training for Will Ferrell somewhere else.
I love a ginger. You can be ginger and short. I'll take that.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. You
Come
can
on.
be ginger and short.
Come on.
Come on, Artemis Fowl.
Come on, Ron Weasley. Somebody bring Ron Weasley into
I
the show. Oh,
love
Ron Weasley in
Don't
Goblet
get
of
me started
Fire.
on that.
Oh my God, in that
don't
little
get me started on
vest.
that. On that little vest.
Yeah. On the Quidditch team.
But let's say that we were children when we watched it, because I've had backlash from that before.
But yeah, I was a child.
Yeah,
I
but
was
no,
like
but I've
10.
had. There was a video I did once. Sorry to digress. There
No,
was
it's fine.
A video I did once where I was basically like smash or passing on like old Disney programs from like That's a Raven, Hannah Montana. I was like, oh my God, loved him, smash. Yeah. And someone was like, you're a fucking pedophile, you're a fucking pedophile. And I was
Really?
like, I fancied them when I was 8, you freak. I don't fancy them anymore.
And they also don't look like that anymore.
One of them was 30.
It's contextually.
Hannah Montana's brother was 30. When
Yeah.
I was
That's
Hannah
crazy.
Montana.
Were you saying smashed?
No. He was
Right, I was going to say. Jackson.
but yeah, that's my type.
Okay.
And someone that's obsessed with me, ideally.
Ieuan, what about
Right.
All right.
Hey, so ideally for me, it would have to be in the range of 6'2" to 6'7". 6'7" and above is too tall. We start being.
We draw the
like,
line.
You can't get into places. You know what I mean? You're bumping your head. But
What are you? You're 6'5".
I'm 6'4".
Right.
I thanked you, Elia, for that little addition. A rugby player. And that's it.
Okay. I love that.
Yeah,
I do
mine's
like a
very
rugby- I do
simple.
like a nice build. But I'll
Yeah.
take a skinny.
Oh,
Okay.
no, I want to
Not
feel.
too skinny,
I
but-
want to feel petite. I want to feel petite.
I get that.
Okay, gorgeous.
Yeah.
I have a little bit of a game.
Oh,
Okay. So I've seen your kind of acting skits that you do, and I've been obsessed with them. Okay, how much you get into character, and also I just love that they're like mini feature films. So I've got some improv, like just top line things here. I'm gonna give you a minute on my phone, and then I want you to basically like act out this situation.
God, T.
I've got like
She
3 of
loves
them. Is
this.
that okay?
I love this. Have we ever told you about what we can't.
we spent,
What happened?
We won't tell you. We won't tell you the individual scenes, but we went to this event.
3 hours.
We went to this event, and I was staying in a hotel, and Ayamé came out to my hotel room, and she just turned to me and went, "Should we improv?" And we spent 3 hours
You're making me sound
improving
crazy.
scenes,
We've improv
and like
so
as
many
in,
scenes.
it went like at one point.
There was one point where he was like my
childhood bully, and she
I
locked me in
trapped
a
him
cube
cage.
like you.
And I was like,
And I used to bully her because of her nose, so she was
Yeah.
called Ducky.
Yeah.
And I was like, Ducky, please.
And I'd be like,
please.
who's laughing now?
How did you know when to switch off? How did you not know
We'd
when
get
to...
bored of
Feel
a
it.
scene.
Yeah, we'd
We'd
say,
get
okay,
bored
now
of a
switch
scene.
it. There
Right.
was one where we were like sex workers that were like in this house, and she was like a dated.
I was called
sex
Brenda.
work- Brenda, and I'd just
I
been
had a
like
cigarette and I
newly.
go, "Hey."
Yeah, he had a cigarette as a toothbrush.
And I was like, what's the matter with you, darling? You're not
Yeah.
having a good time tonight?
I don't want to do this no more. Bitch. I'm sick of
And
this.
I helped her get out. I helped her get out.
Bernie with a cigarette.
It was a toothbrush.
Oh my God. Right, I need to pick...
I was like, should I never done this?
No, I feel like these... Right, so I'm going to give you a minute. So the first one is...
Sick.
Penguin who wants to fly. One of you is a penguin that has a dream of flying and is explaining it to another animal.
Oh my.
Okay, I'll give you like a minute to
What's
just...
the other animal?
You can decide.
Did you chat GPT this?
Do you want to be a penguin or me?
What, did you feel more like a penguin? Do you feel as though you could like...
Wait,
want
so
to
is the
fly?
penguin explaining to the
The other animal, like their desire to fly.
Right, okay.
Like
so
it's their dream. And the other animal can't really understand it because they're not like
so
a frequent flyer.
I feel like the animal should be water-based. Just based on that description.
Right,
Like,
okay,
I feel
so
like
One of you could be
I'm
a
a seal.
salmon. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm a seal, and I'm like, life's good as it is.
Yeah.
But you're
yeah.
like, no, Papa.
Why are you Papa? You adopted me.
Yeah,
you adopted me.
you.
Yes.
And that's
because
why
my
you've
mother.
always
So
been
you're
out
an
Oh
there.
my God,
orphan
you know, like
penguin.
when they do that great march, my egg got left behind and you found me.
And I found you, and I put you in my task.
And I'm like, I just feel like sometimes I could be up there.
Okay, right. 3, 2,
I'm going to
1.
be northern.
Go, go, go.
As seals often are.
Northern.
Where am I from? I just feel like sometimes I look up in the sky and I think, wouldn't it be great to be up there?
You don't know what you're on about, Chuck. Life is
We're
great
up down in
here.
pits.
Me and my father. Me and my father down in.
Oh my God.
cold.
Come on.
But sometimes I can't go and swim as deep as you can. I just want to fly. I want to feel the wind beneath my wings.
Knew you were a freak when I first picked you up. Should have left you on the ice.
Papa, please.
Can't do this no more. I'm leaving.
Okay, that's a minute.
I didn't really need to know where to go with my
Yeah,
character.
no,
Okay,
I think your choice of accent really.
Okay, I've got one. I think you can sink your teeth into.
Okay.
This
Can
one.
I still be
Perfect.
northern?
No.
You can be absolutely.
Stop trying to
northern.
replace
I'll
Charlie
be Irish.
Marlowe.
I'll be Irish.
Oh my god! So 2 people in a cult recruitment session. So one
I
of you
love
is trying to recruit the other person
Be
into this
small
over-the-top cult.
Okay. Do you want to be recruiting? I feel like I could do a good job.
So wait, I'm trying to recruit you.
So one of you's like in a cult, and they're a friend, and you're like, you have to join this cult.
Do you want to
Jersey.
be in the cult?
Yeah.
Jersey.
Okay, right. Let me get the timer. Oh, how does it? Right, go.
Diva.
Diva boots.
I've got this great venture for you.
What is it?
It's a new place that we gotta go
Okay.
to.
Okay. Is it like Bali or Bali? Thailand?
Bali.
I'm saying that.
Yeah. Basically,
Okay.
you know how I got into that trouble a couple of years ago?
No.
This man comes up to me, says, I can get you out.
Okay.
I can save you.
Okay.
And I say, go on.
Go on.
Go on. Tell me more. Takes me to this place.
Okay.
The rundown house.
All right.
I fuck a couple of men.
Were they sexy?
I fuck a couple of men.
I'm really not kind of in my ugly guys moment right now, though.
Here's the thing. You could make $50 a minute.
Oh, is it kind of like Avon?
Yeah.
Oh,
Blue Bella.
Okay, that was a recruitment into a brothel. Where was I was waiting for the cult.
Right.
I'll be honest, I'm not really I feel as though I need some sides, you know?
Some size. What do you mean?
We need more character development pre-improv, is what you're saying.
Yeah. no.
Okay.
Well, I've got one more if you want to try
Oh,
it.
go on, you be the lead though.
Yeah, I feel like the mistake was that I really could have been a better cult recruiter. But
Well,
it's fine.
I've got one where there's a bit of aggression between you.
I don't like
Oh, we love an aggression.
Oh,
There is, so basically, one of you is a customer at a restaurant, super picky. The other is a chef who has put their life and soul into this meal.
I'll be French.
You've got 1 minute.
I just think you
Are you the
focus too much
customer?
on the accent.
Are you the customer then?
If you want me to be, what do you want to be?
Well, you said you wanted to be.
No, you said, should you be lead next time?
I'll
Don't
lead.
try and turn this
Okay.
back
I'll
to
lead.
me.
So you are chef.
No,
You are
Customer.
chef.
I'm customer.
Why are you customer?
Because I'm leading.
Disgruntled
I'm
customer.
Disgruntled.
Yeah. Ieuan, you are chef. Heart
I
and
heard you
soul.
had a problem with the food.
Yeah, I ordered this plate of Caesar salad
Yeah.
and there's
That
no...
Caesar salad's a Caesar salad.
Well, last time I checked, the Caesar salad has anchovies. It has
Anchovies.
It has a crouton. I
Where
don't
the
know what
fuck
kind
you
of.
getting your Caesar salad
I don't know
from?
where you're cooking at, but the places that I frequent.
I've trained
have
in
an
France.
anchovy. Clearly,
I've trained in France,
I'm sure you have in the back street. But
where I trained doesn't matter. You ain't ate in France, have you?
sorry,
You ain't ate in France?
Sorry,
You ain't in France or what? That's how they serve Caesar salad up
That's not
there?
how they- no.
That's the
I'm
French
sure-
cuisine restaurant.
Sorry, can
Listen,
I
I
speak to
tell
your
you,
manager? I'd like to
I
speak to your
am the manager. I am chef and restaurant owner. And if you don't like it, there's the door.
I'd like you
Nah!
to know that I have a big
Sally, come
profile
on over
with
here.
a lot of followers, and I could get this place
I
shut
don't
down.
give a fuck about your followers. Your followers, you ain't welcome
This
in
is
this
a
place.
disgusting
All
establishment.
because
Is this
you
how
want to
treat your
see
customers?
salad with fucking
Is this-
anchovies.
So, do you swear at your customers?
Yeah, I
Can
fucking
someone
do.
Film it? Can someone film this, please? This-
And scene. That one was.
I'm afraid.
That was the best. Yeah, I really
Thank
felt
you,
that. I think
thank
round
you.
of applause. Round of
We
applause.
get better when we get aggressive.
Well, we get better when it's aggressive or when it's like really dark.
As is a Caesar salad.
Yeah.
Disgruntled
Yeah, but
customer.
I felt like, bless you. I felt like I really felt that last
Oh,
one.
thank
Bless
you.
you again.
Sorry, I'm getting warm. That chef's really taking it out of me.
So I'm going to read out some statements about just popular culture, and you're going to tell me if they are messy or not messy.
Messy
okay?
is in untidy or messy is in like.
Messy's in like mess,
Right.
like mess.
What, in what manner would it be untidy that he's referring to?
If it's like, oh, he
Who
doesn't.
are you referring
He
to?
doesn't wash his bum crack. Messy.
Messy.
Right.
Exactly.
Another
Right, let's just let Joe
he
carry
likes to
on.
play
Let's just
football.
let Joe
Messy. T. So,
Lionel Messi.
Zendaya posts a cryptic quote after rumours of engagement with Tom Holland on the rocks. Is that messy or not messy?
Not messy.
That's not messy.
Not messy. Okay.
I post quotes all the time.
Kanye West has dropped a diss track about his own kids.
Messy. The minute you said Kanye West, it was going to be
anything
messy.
that he's insane. Anyway.
Scary. Did you see his list of everyone that's ever wronged him?
Wasn't what Marie Antoinette? No, Harriet Tubman was on there. Yeah, man. Why is Harriet Tubman on your list of betrayals? She literally got people out. What are you talking about? You stupid man.
He scares me.
No,
he
he's
scares
insane.
me.
I feel really sorry for
Terrifying.
him sometimes.
I feel really sorry for him.
also
sometimes.
Molly May wanting to legally change her daughter's name. I don't know. I saw this article about her wanting to change something to do with changing Bambi's name.
I don't feel like that's messy.
It's messy. It's just kind of like, I mean, it's not messy. It's just like,
Arduous.
what? Yeah, why?
Like, what? Why?
I mean, Bambi though.
Selena Gomez leaking a snippet of a new music video where she's licking Benny Blanco's feet.
Right.
That's not messy. That's disgusting. I don't want that.
I
Who
just-
asked for that?
I just never want to see fuck content.
I don't
never
ever wanna
wanna
see Benny
fuck
Blanco.
content. Oh, well.
Sorry.
Each their own.
Joe. Oh, God. Oh.
Me, a massive Benny Blanco fan.
Is too interested. Benny Blanco and Artemis Fowl.
Yeah.
We fucked both one today.
Sorry.
You know my dream three-way. Love Island gearing up for Love Island The Cheats, where the person that cheats the most during their time in the villa wins a cash prize.
That's not even messy. That's just everything.
Well,
That's not even messy.
Have you been watching Temptation Island? Anyone watching
Montoya, por favor.
Oh my God, no, I have seen.
Temptation Island is crazy.
They were all lies,
Oh.
but I love that you believe them all. So I feel like I could.
this place?
So I feel like I could be a journalist.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
You really, the Molly May one I thought would have caught someone out.
I was a bit like, come on now.
And the licking the feet of Benny Blanco and
that feels
Selena
the
Gomez.
most
I believe
believable
that.
one.
Do you
That's
think?
I believe that the
believable
most.
one.
The
Didn't
Kanye
she
West
do-
one, I was like,
She did a video, or she made a song about having sex with him or something. Or she
Well,
made
yeah,
a song where it's
they've
like,
just made an album together.
yeah, and she's
They're
just
in
like really
love.
like, oh.
it makes me feel a bit poor.
It's like come home
Yeah.
to mom, like when you make your mama proud.
Yeah, so I could imagine her licking that.
So the last segment is called the Goodie Bag.
Okay.
We're back.
I
again.
love the
I've got you both presents.
Stop it.
So if you wouldn't mind closing your eyes, I'm going
I
to
brought you nothing. I feel bad. That's okay. That's okay. The present is cyanide.
3, 2, 1, open your eyes. First off, Ayamé, I got you a jar because you react to jars, and so I thought you can now smash your own jar.
Thank you.
This is for you.
Take the jar.
I'm taking it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got a wooden top.
Now let's watch it smash.
I've got you a bookmark that says, is
Stop
that
it.
smut? And it's Jesus
Stop
Christ.
it. Oh my goodness. This is adorable.
That's
the way
a joke.
it's dangling over
got
the
a
edge
fucking
as well.
jar.
You like jars,
I like
babe.
bookmarks
This is
as well.
gorgeous.
I can get one sent.
I can get one sent if you really need one.
Can I look at it?
Yeah, don't touch though.
I just thought you love a jar. A jar's
Yeah.
I don't. I don't.
one
fill it with
girl,
something
one
and roll
girl,
it down
one
the
jar.
stairs.
Yeah, no, I'd love to fill this with like, you know those like,
Oh, the balls.
what I was going to do was answer it myself.
Oh, really? That's
I was
crazy.
fill it with like the little tiny balls.
Oh, so we said the exact
Yeah,
same
what, like the
answer
cotton
anyways.
balls?
No. If you could just shut the fuck up. The ones with like, you fill it with water and they expand.
Orbs.
Did you mean those balls?
No,
I
I
meant
meant
the
the
cotton
tiny
balls.
little
So why don't you
ones.
shut the fuck?
I meant the tiny little marbles
Thank
where
you
they
for
roll
my
it down
jar.
the stairs. This is one of the best things
Thank
I've
you.
ever received.
This isn't. But I love that you got me a jar.
One
I
girl,
love the
one girl,
dangle
one
over
jar, one dream.
I've got Catching
girls,
Fire
one
with
cup.
me in my bag.
Thank you both so much.
thank
I
you
like
for
to
having
end it
me.
on a nice positive note of what you got coming up. Is there anything exciting going on? Anything you
all.
can tell? Okay.
Sunrise on the Reaping.
Really? What have I got coming up?
Sunrise on the Reaping's been released, so I'll be there
Oh.
for the next 3 weeks.
Gorgeous.
Catching Fire's in my bag as we speak, if anyone wants.
I'd like
read
to
it.
see an improv short film from you both at some point
I
after
think
winning.
we can do one tonight. I'm staying over here home tonight.
Oh,
She's staying,
amazing.
she's staying in my home.
Oh, well, good luck with that.
Yeah. I made my bed this morning. I was really kind of like, but yeah, no, that's, no, I am really happy for you to be staying at my house. I jest.
And on that note, thank you both.
No, wait, what about me? I have nothing coming up.
Yeah.
Well, you've said that 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was kind of giving the opportunity to
Perfect.
plug. I wanted to give you the opportunity to plug, not to say how unbooked you are.
No, I have nothing coming up because I'm so busy. I have to take a break for like a short moment.
Okay, good.
But if you want to book me.
February didn't March.
She's now
April,
here
May.
with a jar.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a poem there. Did you hear that?
February didn't March, but April, May. Yeah. I got that off an Instagram post the other day.
I love that.
Oh.
Nobody in the room appreciating February didn't March, but April, May.
I thought it was really nice.
Thank you.
We'll leave it on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a wrap.
February didn't March, but April, May.
Woo!
Thank you
Slay
all
Diva.
so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and rate us 5 stars on Spotify. And we will see you again very soon. Love you loads. Bye.
Bye.